Hi, this is Trepacer. Welcome to my Blu Ray update for the week beginning August 21st, 2016. I have a few titles I got from Best Buy. So let's go through this real quick. Okay, the first thing I got was a good price for this movie. There Will Be Blood. This Daniel Day-Lewis, he won an Academy Award for this performance. I heard my friend told me about this movie for the longest time, about certain scenes in it. And I just definitely want to see this because I hear Daniel Day-Lewis is fantastic in this. And this, of course, written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. And he, of course, Daniel Day-Lewis won the Academy Award for this. So I definitely want to check this out. And I've seen parts of this, but not the whole thing from beginning to end. So again, $5.99. There Will Be Blood. I had to get that. Okay, now these next two things are horror movies. Now I think the first movie in this set, but these are the Screen Factory special, collector's edition version of it. Okay, this is of course Jeepers Creepers, of course, which I absolutely love. This saw Justin Long and Gina Phillips in this, brother and sister who meet the excuse me, the I forgot what they call this character. I forgot what they call the character in the movie, but I forgot the name of the character. But this is a legitimately scary movie and absolutely fantastic. This Victor Salva directed this, and this is really good. Okay, now this, of course, is the sequel to this. This one I saw, and of course this one was written but directed by Victor Salva, and Jeepers Creepers 2. And this, I think it takes place. I'm trying to think if this takes place. This is like a prequel, or I think this might be a prequel to the first one because I saw this a while ago, and I know basically the creatures after these kids that come, these high school kids that are coming back from a football game and stuff. And I always remember this one because this creature was after this one black guy in this movie. I mean, he targeted him, and I just remember just being weirded out by this, But I thought it was really good, and I always wanted them to make a third part to Cheapest Creepers, but I don't think they ever did. So, well, they haven't. But I always liked the Cheaper Creepers movies. I thought they were really good. So I have the two Screen Factory ones with all the special features in this. So I can't wait to watch it for the special features and stuff. Anyway, the next thing I got was, of course, Gotham, complete second season. Of course, the rise of the villains was the term for this. They had a lot of, they really ramped up the Batman villains on this show. And season 2 was interesting, to say the least. Okay, there you go. So season 2 on Blu-ray. And last but not least, of course, I had the Steelbook version and the Digibook. So I got the 3D version of Batman v Superman. This one was on sale. They dropped the price down to $19.99. So I got this one with the nice little lenticular cover, and this is like the 3D version. So I had to get that. So that's my pickups for this week. And also, like I said, but I think I said in my blog, did a hangout last Sunday. I gotta download that hangout. I want to try to upload it onto my other, where we talked about. I did a hangout with Sammy Falgar and Jerry G Reviews and two other fellow YouTubers, which I can't remember their names, and I apologize for not remembering your names. But we did a hangout talking about Suicide Squad and stuff, and Justice League and a few other things. I have to download. I think Sammy Falgar uploaded to his channel because he hosted it, and I want to upload it to my channel, not this channel, the other channel, my Paul's Views and Opinions channel, and put it on there so you can see, the hangout. The hangout was like an hour and something, about an hour and a half, I think. I was on there until I had to bugger off, but it was really good. And anyway, I like doing the hangouts and stuff, and probably will do more in the future and stuff, doing these hangouts where we get to talk about movies and stuff. And I think what's coming out now, Magnificent 7 is coming out next month, and I definitely want to do a hangout about that because I love westerns. And I did a hangout before on my channel, which is on this channel, with I'm trying, Movie Man Jace. Yeah, Movie Man Jace. I did that western hangout with him and Sammy, and I definitely want to do a hangout about the remake of Magnificent 7 when that comes out. Denzel Washington, I definitely want to do a hangout about and talk about that movie because I love westerns. That's one of my favorite genres ever. So I definitely want to do a hangout about that. So once that movie comes out, I'll probably do a hangout. So look for that. And I also said that in my vlog, I also do want to do another contest for 2016. Okay, I just have to think of the question and decide when I want to do it. But I definitely got to do another contest for this year. And I also want to do another on my other channel called Views and Opinions. I do my little Pornak thing where I do my little Johnny Carnac bit, and with my friend Caesar up there, I want to do that sometime this week. So I just got to think of the questions. I love doing the Carnac bits, or Pornak bits in this case. Anyway, also there was there's something that I mentioned. The movie of Craig Robertson. I can't remember the name of it now. Of course I can't, but because I'm trying to think of it. But I saw a trailer for a Craig Robertson movie, which actually I think came out Friday. Well, he's like he moves his family to Germany, and he has a young son who's a rapper, and it looks a real like coming of age movie. His son's like a rapper and stuff. It looks really funny. I know it supposedly came out this past Friday, but I looked for it in the movie section. Maybe it was like limited release because I looked for it in the movie section on Movie Phone because I was supposed to go see my brother Saturday, but I didn't. And my sister had to go somewhere on Saturday, so I wound up not going to see my brother. I'm going to be off from work on Friday, so I'm going to go see my brother on that Friday. But there's a movie, I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it over the title. You can remember what the Craig Robertson movie is. I saw the trailer for it, and I thought it was hilarious. And apparently, maybe it's limited release because I didn't see it playing in any theaters. I looked in the theaters from Manhattan, so I couldn't find it. But it's a movie with Craig Robertson. I can't remember the name of it. Him and another young actor who plays his son in the movie, and it looks funny. They're in Germany, and he becomes a rapper and stuff. And it's like a coming-of-age movie. It looks actually really funny. I definitely want to see that movie when it. Maybe they'll give it a wide release, or maybe it'll come on video, and I'll get it because it looks really, really funny. I can't remember the name of the movie to save my life. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think of these titles. What do you think of them? Feel free to leave comments down below. And, oh yeah, wait a minute. There's also something else I want to mention. I had this, while I'm working in New York, there was a friend that recommended something for me to see. Oh yeah, I know what it is. It was called it's called The Night Of. Okay, it's an HBO limited series. I think they're up to episode 6, and I watched 3 episodes of it, and I definitely want to watch the rest of it. It's basically about this Pakistani. Well, he's Pakistani American. He was American, but he's of Pakistani descent, and he's going to college, and he picks up there's a party. He gets invited to a party, and he wants to go, hang out with his friend, but his friend kind of bails on him, so he, and he's kind of depending on his friend to drive him there, somewhere in the Bronx, I think. And what he does is he borrows his father's like a taxi driver who owns a taxi with 2 other people, so he borrows it to go to the party. And of course, he doesn't know how to turn off the not working lights, off-duty lights, and people get in his cab, and he kind of kicks him out. And then a woman gets in his car, and he figures out, okay, I'll just take her where she wants to go, and then I'll go into the party. But he winds up hanging out with her and stuff, and she invites him back to his place, and then you drink a little bit, sniff a little coke, and they have sex, and then of course they wind up he wakes up in the kitchen and he goes up and finds her dead. Of course, he panics and leaves and runs out, and of course comes back. Forgets he left the keys in there, breaks into the town, the brownstone to get his keys, and he takes the knife that apparently was used to kill her, and he leaves, and of course then he gets picked up, and later, and basically the gist of the story is he gets accused of murdering this girl, okay, and he can't remember. He knows he feels he didn't do it, of course, and we don't know at this point, or at least I don't know at this point, if he did it, and I don't think he did it. But anyway, this story is basically about him, being on trial for this, and his parents, are, they're immigrants and they're hardworking people, but they don't have money to pay lawyers and stuff. And John Turturro is like some kind of sort of an ambulance chaser lawyer who kind of takes his case, and then you got this other lawyer who comes in, who works for a rich law firm and wants to represent him. It's a really good. And then they show him in jail. It's a really interesting story. Show so far. I watched 3 episodes of it today. I'm gonna try to watch, the episodes as they go along this week. When I come home from work, I'm gonna try to watch an episode each day this week. Uh, so I'll be caught up because probably episode 7 is probably gonna happen tonight. So by the time Thursday comes, I'll probably be caught up with it. Okay, because I watched 3 episodes. I didn't want to. Part of me wanted to continue watching it, but I wanted to kind of savor it. So when I get home from work every day, I'll watch it. That'll be something to look forward to this week. It's called In the Night Of on HBO. It looks really, really good. And the guy that was in the movie with damn, what's his name? The guy that was the assistant for what's that movie with I can't remember his name now. Jake Gyllenhaal. Remember that movie? I can't remember the name of the movie where he played basically the reporter who would recover all the accidents, and then he hired a guy to be his assistant. That guy is the star of this. He plays the guy that gets accused of murder. And it looks really good so far. So far, 3 episodes in, it looks really, really good. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, enough rambling. Let me know what you think of these titles. Feel free to leave comments down below. Again, I have another channel called Paul's Views and Opinions. The link will be in the description box as well. Links to my Facebook and Twitter are down there as well. So please check those out as well. And this is Trepacer saying so long. Take care.